I think the advantage is the immediacy. As soon as you see something, as soon as I, snap a picture of a pickup truck going down the freeway with, stuff piled 20 feet high in it,
Yeah.
I can, post it immediately.
Mark Frauenfelder is best known as the co-founder of BoingBoing.net, one of the 5 most popular blogs in the world. The site routinely attracts over 2 million unique users a month. He's also the editor-in-chief of Make magazine and just published a book called Rule the Web. He's a regular on news shows and recently was a guest on the Colbert Report. In addition, he is now co-anchor of Boing Boing TV. He's also a former editor of Wired magazine and author and columnist for Playboy. In other words, Frauenfelder is a one-man media machine. Mark Frauenfelder, welcome to Dog and Pony.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
We're going to start you out with a segment we call Once Around the Track. That's where I ask you a series of questions. You give me quick answers. We'll do as many as we can in 30 seconds.
Okay.
All right?
I'm ready.
Where did you grow up?
Boulder, Colorado.
What was your first job?
Washing dishes.
How long did it last?
6 months.
Who's your business hero?
Fantagraphics.
Who is your personal hero?
My parents.
How long has Boing Boing been around?
Since 1988.
How many employees does Boing Boing have?
2 or 3.
Do you make the rules or do you break the rules?
I break them.
Are you obsessive or are you a procrastinator?
It depends on what day you ask me.
How many hours do you spend online every day?
About 7 or 8.
Are you Mac or PC?
Mac.
What superpower do you wish you had?
Stopping time.
What instruments do you play?
Ukulele.
And when people ask you what you do, what do you tell them?
I say that I'm a writer and an illustrator.
All right, you've been once around the track. All right, Mark, so what's Boing Boing?
Boing Boing is a website. It's a blog, and it's gone through a lot of transformations. It started out in 1988 as a print zine, and basically it is a compendium of things that surprise the 4 editors who contribute to it.
What does that mean?
Information that we collect in the real world, on the web, from newspapers, magazines, media, anything that we think surprises us or has information.
And does it follow a common theme, or is there a certain voice that you guys have?
Well, we all have our interests, the 4 editors. Some of them overlap, but we have certain things, some people are interested in things like digital rights management, science fiction, underground comics, civil rights, privacy, surveillance. It's kind of a grab bag. I think it's this kind of, it's less about technology than it is about the kinds of things that people who are interested in technology are also interested in.
What do you think the advantages of being an editor of this kind of medium as opposed to editing a magazine, a hard good magazine? What's your advantage there?
I think the advantage is the immediacy. As soon as you see something, as soon as I, snap a picture of a pickup truck going down the freeway with, stuff piled 20 feet high in it,
yeah.
I can, post it immediately. And so with the magazine, like, Make magazine, it's 3 or 4 months before something can make it into the magazine. You can't speed that process up.
Tell me about Make magazine.
Okay, Make magazine is a technology project magazine. It's about 4 years old, and it's a technology in a fun sense, things that are fun to do. Taking an old computer mouse and gutting it and making a little robot out of it, or putting a camera in a kite so you can send the kite up in the air and take pictures from 250 feet above the ground.
So lots of fun different projects that people can do with technology.
All sorts of things that are, don't really have a purpose other than just the joy of making them and using your hands.
So tell me about Boing Boing TV.
Okay. We realized that a lot of the stuff that we wrote about on Boing Boing would really be enhanced if we could give it some kind of visual treatment, the things that we talk about. If we could just add something to that by providing short videos, just a minute or 2 long, really adds a lot and makes it a lot more fun, and it's an accessible way to get the kind of information that we might just deliver in text. So it's kind of it's a addition to the blog posts. I don't think it would ever replace the blog, but it's it's more fun.
So you've got another distribution point. You've got the Boing Boing TV, BoingBoing.net. You've got Make magazine. Where's your business going?
I think that we are going into all media and kind of pushing this idea of what Boing Boing is about, which is a little hard to describe. That kind of sensibility of surprise, eclecticism, new developments, new trends, cool products, cool ideas. We want those kinds of things to go into, books, television, potentially magazines, and weblog.
All right, now it's time for a little segment we call None of Your Business.
Okay.
And that's where I ask you slightly impolite questions to which you can either answer or say none of your business.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. If lead singers get all the chicks, what do ukulele players get?
Smirks.
Have you ever dated a Playboy model?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
And finally, why Tarzana?
Declined to answer.
All right. Mark, anything you'd like to promote before we take off?
No, I think you've got it covered.
Thanks so much. Mark Frauenfelder, founder of boingboing.net. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
And as always, if you've got comments, questions, or suggestions for upcoming guests, you can email me, Paul Ollinger, at paul@dogandpony.com. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.
Dog and pony, dog and pony.